I want to explain something about workplace environments and karma. So, if you don't pay your employees enough or treat them decently, the world works off of karma, and your employee might quit because your business is not worth them. And that's something that happens in the world. And sadly, when people work a job, they have to they have to be applicable for all things, including customer service and workplace environment cordiality. And when the workplace environment is not applicable for those to be met, it provides a flux in karma, meaning the person either quits or they get fired. And I had an issue with that in the past, along with anxiety. And then I had the schizophrenia diagnosis, and it just became more applicable for me to be on disability. But I think I'm going to get a job again soon, or try to get back into the workplace environment. And I'm afraid, but I'm going to try to work it out and see how it goes. Because I still have people speaking with me mentally, and I'm not sure if I can focus on a job fully if I hear everyone talking. So that's a problem. And the government already mentioned that they're willing to accept that as a schizophrenia thing. But it's really just mental telepathy, and it's a minor inconvenience for myself being a person in society, but it's a part of who I am without being deliberate. And I would like to work for the government eventually, since it's not that big of a deal. If I make it to NSA, that would be great. But I'm not allowed to have any specific power over any government. I'm never allowed to be president. Because it's kind of a liability. It's extremely difficult for me, and I wouldn't be allowed to make any decisions or sign any documentation unless I'm queen. And then I'd have to take over everything eventually, or have diplomatic tenure. So that looks like where I'm going after I get a vehicle. And I just want everything to be legal and accurate by the time that happens. I don't want to get taken advantage of. I don't want to have someone try to get sexual conduct out of me. I don't want to be ridiculed because I didn't do my makeup. And that's mostly what I ask for, aside from decent pay. I don't want to be taken advantage of as far as workload. And not... See, the karma thing, okay, that's another thing for everybody. Karma. If someone does the majority of the work, give them credit. If you steal that credit, you're gaining bad karma from that job. Interpersonal karma. And that messes up people in business environments, too. In a business environment, the guy that takes the credit that didn't actually do the work is usually the guy who ends up being a playboy that goes to prison or dies from an overdose. So everyone should be aware of that.